Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here. Okay, so check it out. This is the Crenova XPE460 projector. It has a native resolution of 800 by 480 pixels, but it will support up to 1920 by 1080. So really the question here becomes, is it possible for you to be able to get a projector like this for under $100 that still cranks out some good quality? Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute here. You saw the AV cable that is included, an HDMI flat cable, a power cord, a user guide, and you're also going to get a remote, which I would say you're going to drive most of the feature functionality with this. It takes two AA batteries that are not included in the package. You also get a riser here so you can adjust it if you're putting it on a tabletop, but it also has a thread for a tripod so you can mount it that way. And here's the projector. You can see the lens. It's a shiny black. That lens cap is really flexible. So it doesn't stay on all that well, but it's really not that big of a deal here. Along the side, we've got USB as well as VGA inputs. That's also where you're going to plug in your power cord. There's some ventilation all the way around this thing on the side, the back, the other side. Along this back side, you see your SD slot, HDMI, headphone, AV, a few other things. This little knob down here is to control the pitch, so you can adjust the angle of the projection if it's a little bit lower or higher. There's that other ventilation area. And then up along the top, you can see some functional buttons here as well. Again, I find it easier to use the remote. And then there's your focus dial, so you can get this thing in focus. So again, it really comes down to, is it possible to get a good picture out of a projector that's, in this case, $69? And I think it really is. I mean, if you take a look at these images, these were shot in the middle of the day, not in a pitch black room, and it's still visible and really good quality. Now, in a darkened room, it pops even more. Now, here's the thing. It's noisy. The fan is quite loud, so I want you to have a listen to this, and you'll see what I mean. So that fan somewhat becomes an issue when you're indoors, when you're using the included speaker on this projector, which you really probably shouldn't. You should hook it up to an external source. And it gets quite noisy. I wish the fan was quieter. That's the biggest negative about this projector. But as you can see, you can use it for movies, for streaming video. You can use it for gaming in this instance, and it works perfectly fine. The images look sharp. They look good. This is great for a kid's room. It's especially perfect for those summertime movie nights, maybe when you're projecting outside with neighbors. Hook it up to an external speaker, and you're pretty much good to go. My only thing that I call out here is that noisy fan. If you're inside where it's quiet, you're going to hear it unless you're cranking up some external speakers, so keep that in mind. But otherwise, at $69 right now, even at under $100, it's a great deal. It's available now. I'll link to it down below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe for even more content, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.